Welcome back to the Young Bucks podcast, episode number 66. 6 times 10. 59 plus 1. We're here, 60 episodes in. Doesn't quite feel like it, but it is true. We're happy to be here today. My name's Henry. Here's my brother Chris. Young Bucks podcast, episode 60. What do you got?
What
do you got?
Flawless intro.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What do I got? Thank you for coming today, Henry. It's good to have you. I'm glad you could make it.
Put that on D&D.
Smart.
Yeah.
Throw it on the ground.
Yep.
It's where it belongs.
Yep. So I've been to a few, occasions recently where excuse me. I'm going to actually first and foremost apologize. I don't know what's happening. Today my voice has been cracking a lot. I haven't been screaming or anything or yelling a lot or really talking a lot, so I don't know where that comes from. But
okay.
Just be warned and weary that there will be some voice cracks. I can already guarantee it. We've had an episode like this before, I think.
Probably.
I'm just going to put it out there.
Uh-huh.
So I've been to a few things recently where people are holding microphones that they don't normally hold, right? So there was your baseball championship. There was a wedding last night that I went to. I don't know, some other occasions. I don't really know where else it would have been, but I feel like there was another one that I can't think of. Anyway, people are holding microphones. When you have a microphone like this, I can't remember what it's called. I think there's 4 types of mics, right? And the microphones will pick up the audio at different points of the microphone. So this one, for instance, picks it up from the top. So we talk into the top of the microphone. Some microphones is strictly from one side, so you talk into that side. Yeah.
The side. Can y'all hear me? I'm talking to the side.
Mm-hmm. Most microphones that look like this one,
Samson,
is it would be coming in from the top, and something you have to be cautious of is the hard sounding consonants, which is P's, T's, I think like a K, S. These are sharp consonants. And something that you have to do in order, so the microphone is catching what I'm talking, but holding it to the side is what helps it not catch those sharp consonants. But if you hold it to the front,
in the front,
and you're that's not,
all
that
it
sounds terrible.
Picks up.
Yeah. And people don't know, why would you know this if you haven't there really is no reason to know this if you're just a person who doesn't use a microphone. Gotta sneeze?
Apparently not.
It's just interesting because I'm bro, just hold it to the side, man. You won't have to deal with any of that. But
Nah.
Just something I wanted to share. Something that's been on my mind lately. Get these random people some microphone education.
I feel like that's targeted towards me.
Oh, what? Chris? Nah. But maybe, if you want, some videos on how to hold a mic.
Oh my gosh. This could be one.
Yeah, where do we begin? I think, it's been a lot that's happened in the NBA since we last talked. We last week spoke about a very bold prediction for a Bradley Beal trade.
Mm-hmm.
He did get traded, however.
Nowhere that we thought.
It was not what we thought it would be. Yeah.
Our prediction did not age very well because we predicted it the day before the trade happened, and then our predictions came out the day after the trade happened. So.
Oh yeah, terrible timeline.
Very.
However, so he got traded. Chris Paul went to Bradley Beal got traded to the Suns. Chris Paul got traded to the Wizards. You thought Bradley Beal would go to the Celtics.
Yeah.
Now his teammate Kristaps went to the Celtics.
Great fit. Phenomenal
Marcus
fit.
Smart is gone.
To the Grizzlies.
E.
And Jordan Poole is on the Wizards.
Mm-hmm. Who'd the Wizards get back in that 3-teamer?
For
Tyus
Kristaps.
Jones. They got Tyus Jones.
Yeah, and some pick. Yeah, Wizards, it's terrible.
No, they did draft that Jarris Walker guy.
And then traded him to the Pacers for Bilal.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah, the
Wemby's
France
teammate?
guy. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a
Interesting.
trade. Yeah, I thought they were going to get Jarris. I was like, okay, cool, but no. Got traded.
I saw an interesting article. I wish I had, remembered the details. But basically, there's been zero production from the number 8 pick in the NBA draft. Since,
And that was
the
Jarris,
80s.
technically.
What?
That was Jarris Walker.
Yeah, he was the 8th pick. So it'd be interesting to see if he's good or not.
Hopefully he is. Yeah, the Wizards, they're just an interesting franchise right now. They didn't get anything back for Bradley Beal. They barely got anything back for what's his face? Porzingis.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, at least they got a star that could give them some sort of relevancy this season. With Jordan Poole, maybe have a Lowry Markkanen type season for the Wizards. But, I mean, as far as drafting this France prospect that no one knows anything about, it's not a terrible pick considering the fact that, this upcoming year is going to be their year to suck. So that's the year they're really going to want to get, a good piece.
Mm-hmm.
So why not take the person with the most, you don't know what's going to happen with them?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called, upside, but also downside, the
High risk,
wild
high
card.
reward.
Wild card,
No, it's not really high risk. I don't know.
low risk, high reward. I don't know. Just someone that could be good.
Gamble. Take
Yeah,
a gamble.
a gamble. They're gambling their pick this year, but next year they're gonna have when they actually suck, they're probably gonna get a top 3 pick.
Yeah, it's interesting they chose to blow it up after the most generational prospect ever has been
It's because they got new management in.
Mm.
You know.
since the season ended.
I think so.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think they're just in a position where they just need to blow it up,
they've been needed to
to see what happens. I know, but I think that's the most positive thing is that it just is blown up.
Mm-hmm. To see where it goes from there.
Man, I feel like we're both down bad this
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, we definitely are, but it's fine. Wizards. The main topic of our conversation on our podcast is the Washington Wizards.
Man, become a Washington Wizards podcast.
Sure, we could. Paul Pierce?
What'd he say? I called game.
I ain't called bank, I called game.
Oh yeah.
We just start naming Wizards players.
Interesting stat that there's absolutely no reason to know this, but so Paul Pierce, Washington Wizards, playing the Atlanta Hawks. Paul Pierce wears the number 34, hits a game-winning shot. The same day, the Washington Nationals are playing the Atlanta Braves. Bryce Harper, wearing the number 34, hit a walk-off homer on the same day.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Dang.
It's true. I don't know why that's still up here. I saw it when it happened.
That's useless.
On Instagram. Yeah, I don't.
Very useless information.
Oh, except for the podcast, it's content.
That's true, but wow.
Now they know. Now you know. You're welcome. You know a little bit more about Washington Wizards walk-off
Nationals.
history.
Yeah, Washington walk-off history. Speaking of Washington, what's going on with the president? No, I'm just kidding.
Ah, man.
Mm.
What?
Nothing.
Dive into some conspiracy theories.
About what though?
I don't know. I've been thinking about something recently.
Go ahead.
Like, with
By all means.
all things considered, it is very easy to get whatever you want.
Sure.
Like instant gratification. But like it almost in like a bad way.
Okay.
And I think it causes a lot of anxiety. Because there's like so many options. So like for instance, you're hungry,
You eat.
you can not only like you can drive anywhere to go get anything like relatively quickly. Like you can go to a lot of drive-throughs, you can go to a lot of restaurants. You can buy that even if you don't have the money for it, like using a credit card. You can buy something without having the means to buy it.
Okay.
So
Well,
like
yes, but okay.
in a way, like not I don't mean like you could go buy like any car you wanted. Like,
No, I know.
It's all things like considered, right? It's
Right.
not everything. But there's like so many options in so many fields. Like you can go like if you want a drink, like you can get like any drink you want. Like there's just so much convenience that I feel like you can go on your phone, you can watch any video you want. You can look up basically anything you want to like know or watch or be entertained by. Like there's so many options for like this present moment that I think it's not on a great trajectory for the future of like cuz thinking about it, like it wasn't like this when we were like middle school age. Like it's only gotten further this way. So thinking about like the kids who are like that age now, when they're our age, it's going to be like ultra convenient to not have to like
Choose.
be disciplined in any area. You can like I don't know, like this is just something I've been chewing on. Like you have to like take upon yourself like the self-control and the discipline, which is like a good thing. But I think like I heard something, I was listening to a sermon. It was about like how that when there are limited options, it creates this. When there's every option, like it creates like an anxiety because you have like it's like you can't do everything at once.
Right.
But it seems like you should be able to since everything is available. I don't really know like what the point is, but it's just like I don't know. Like that's just crazy to me. If you think about it in its like most simple terms.
You can have anything you want.
Yeah. But like that doesn't really do much for you like thinking about like the long term.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly like the biggest thing to me is like the credit card thing. Is like just thinking about that practically, like what could be there's got to be a better option than that.
Than a credit card that you can buy whatever
like
you want
just thinking
with.
about like I think all those things are just so normal that it's like, dude, what are you talking about? But like just imagine like those things didn't exist. Like imagine there wasn't like a full street of like fast food where you can just go and buy something. Like, you know what I mean? Now I know like there are like I don't know, there's good aspects to everything too. Like, I don't know, like adults who use credit cards, like I'm not trying to say anything like against that. Or like I use it for like gas, like to build credit, but like why do you need credit? Like why isn't the society like designed to just like pay for the things you can like pay for?
Because we just keep wanting and wanting.
Mm-hmm. And here's another thing. Thinking about like storage units. I don't care where you live. There's storage units.
Yeah.
And there's more going up. Why? Like think about like the reason why there's storage units is because there's not enough room in your own house for all of your stuff. Like that's crazy. Like I think like what I'm saying like isn't crazy because it's like normal in the society. But if you think about it in like its simplest terms, like why do you need a storage unit? Because you have so much stuff.
Yeah.
And I know there's going to be other factors like a wild card, like, whoa, like, someone so and so just died and we had to put like storage, like store away some of their stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I get that. Like, there is practical things, but like thinking about the volume of storage units, like, and the certain mile radius of us, and like houses are only getting bigger, they're only becoming more expensive. Like, it's just weird, like, thinking about that. Like, what does the storage unit look like in 5 years?
I don't even know.
Why does it matter? I don't know, but I'm just saying, like you come into the world with nothing and you leave with nothing, and it's like we're just like
So
being
why are
sold
you-
things all the time.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many advertisements for like food, clothing. Like, there's now free advertisements for that type of stuff through social media. Like, that's where everyone spends their time. And it's like all of that is just in front of your face all the time. It's crazy.
See, what if we just took away like money?
This is a thought I had in second grade.
You know,
No, for real. I'll
So,
let you.
like-
Yeah, make your point.
like, think about it. You don't have, 'cause I'm not saying you don't have the money to pay for gas, but you pay for gas with a credit card.
Mhm.
So, what if they just make gas free? You know what I mean? So we have gas for free, and then you don't have to pay for gas, but we would have to import it. But if we could import it by trading stuff that we have here, like what if we just went back to the bartering system?
The barter.
Yeah.
Because that genuinely means you have to have the thing to get it back.
Right. Because, like, I don't really want to get political on you, but on anybody, but I guess I used gas as an example. So, like, oil. We started, like, getting oil from other places.
The history buff comes out.
Yeah, sorry. We got oil from different, like, places across the pond
Mhm.
and over on the eastern side of the world. And so we started importing it from our rivals, or not allies, but like enemies.
Yeah.
People
sure.
that we didn't have treaties with, and enemies like that. And so we are paying people that we're not like good with, and like people that have done bad things to us, to like feed our economy, and getting in debt to those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then we were trying to build this pipeline thing so that we could just like have a straight reservoir of oil for our, and then that got shut down so we can
Yeah.
keep trading with our enemies. You know what I mean? And like getting in debt and spending. And so I think like something like that, if we just like traded and stuff like that, then we would, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird.
But granted, the United States doesn't really like have a lot of stuff. Like we have to import like coffee and bananas,
Dude, it's such a
And, like,
consumerism
fruit
nation.
from like the equator and stuff, where like stuff can grow better down there. And I mean, it's basically just a crapshoot.
That's very true. Like, we're bringing everything over here just to like burn through it.
Mm-hmm. And then sell people on it for a higher price. Like, what if we just didn't have that? What if there was no money involved anywhere?
My thought was like, I distinctly remember this, but it was like, what if everyone like threw all their money in like the ocean? Like, just like everyone decided to do that.
Are you not like accounting for the animals that you'd be killing?
Oh man. Well, that was just like my thought, like my little.
I have a point to come back to that, what I just said, but
Okay. That was like my little kid thought, is like everyone decides to put it in the ocean. Like, it's collective, like, okay, everyone knows where it's going.
billions, trillions of dollars.
And then like people just live, like, you just lived. And I mean, I understand like that's like sort of like the socialism thing, like make everyone equal. And
Well, then, or are you not done with your thought?
Well, I guess I don't know. Yeah, you can go.
Well, I guess if we took away money, then people would just like go into stores and just take stuff and then leave.
Yeah, there's like there's no sense of
Accountability.
like earning. Yeah, like it'd be very challenging because then the issue is, okay, how do people have money? They work. Are people gonna like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go hang out at the Walmart register for 8 hours today and like make sure people can like check out, but do they even need to check out?
No, they don't.
No. So it would eliminate
we
a
just
lot
have
of jobs.
All farmers? Well, that's the thing. You don't have jobs because no one's making money because people aren't paying for things because no one has money.
Right. So then it's like, how does the Lay's potato chips get there if there's no jobs? Like who? Like there's truck drivers.
Government.
There's the people. The government like distributes it, but the government's not running Lay's or whatever.
It's
You
true.
know.
Frito-Lay.
Frito-Lay. Yeah, I know.
Man.
Quick like side note, I always wondered like what would like Kroger do? What would Walmart do if someone just like came in and like crunched all the chips up? Like there's literally there's nothing stopping me from going there right now and like grabbing as many bags of chips as I can and just hugging them. And it's just a bunch of crumbs.
Dropping them there and leaving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, to that point, like, I was thinking about this the other day. There's those PS5s at Walmart, right?
Sure.
You have the person unlock the cage for you. Nobody, please nobody do this. And then you're like, you tell them, oh, I'm going to go pay for it up at the front. And then you like walk out and then they're like, oh, did you pay for that? They're like, yeah, I paid for it at the back. And then like once you're out of the store, there's nothing they can do to stop you.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like a PS5, they're asking for the receipt.
They definitely are.
If they see you.
Yeah.
I don't think they're just like taking your word. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I paid for it back there.
You must have.
But if you like sprint out the building.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to come after you.
See, what you do is you tell the people in the back that you're going to go take it up to the front, and then you go out like the tire section.
Ah.
You know, back
Yeah.
there.
Interesting.
Unless you can't pay for it at the front.
Very interesting.
Or like, oh, I'm getting this. I'm going to go shop around.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's something they would just like be like, all right, we'll hold it here at the back desk.
Yeah. I don't know if you can do that or not.
Yeah. Unless they got the
Okay.
C team on
Like it's 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So to the point about the animals and the sea,
Yeah.
apparently Carson Wentz like went out and he was hunting and he hunted a bear and he like posted a picture on his like Instagram. So many people were like killing innocent animals, like
Dog.
like this bear had like a family and like it's a just killing innocent animals.
Something. Okay, we're going somewhere with this. Think about it. How did before, like from the beginning, protein? Where does that come from? Like people hunting animals to like get food. And now, like, all like McDonald's, most of food in the grocery store, like, you can get a lot of food that's non-animal. Like, and now there's this notion, like, don't kill like innocent animals, but like that's how people survived on like the most natural meat, protein, God-given, like
Plants.
whatever. Yeah. Like it's crazy, like the notions that are coming, and it's like,
It's
no, don't
crazy.
kill animals, but it like killing the animal is what feeds the people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's similar to a lot of like the I don't know, just stuff that like
Terrorist?
is like anti like family, like stuff like that, where it's like just eliminating those dynamics, like I don't know, something like, oh, don't kill the animals. Like it sounds like right, like doesn't it? Like don't kill something innocent, da da da. But then you think about it and you're like, well, that's where
That's what we need.
yeah.
We need those things to die so that we could eat.
Like,
Think
yeah,
about all like the chicken farms that people are like breeding chickens just to kill them to get their meat. And they're like same thing with cows. Like you grow it, you massage it, you let it grow to be full form, and then you kill it. You know?
Yeah.
It's just the life cycle.
Yeah.
Circle of life.
The circle of life.
Dang.
Yeah.
So that's where we made it. We made it to the circle of life.
Wow.
From
The credit cards.
credit cards to the circle of life. It's the circle of life. That's just the answer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else we can say
No.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how deep we need to go with that.
Oh my gosh. Can we go deeper?
No. That was good. Good enough for me. That was a little bit conspiracy theory. I don't want to get into it. Like, I guess just to say it. Like, no, I was just gonna say, like, these are just thoughts. Like, it's not like this is like fact. This is.
I'm not going to lie. None of that was prepared.
Oh yeah, none of that.
That was completely off the dome.
It's just a conversation.
I didn't want to like ruin it, but like that we didn't plan any of that to talk about any of that.
No.
So that being said,
yeah, I've been trying to like not be as consumerist, like
capitalistic.
No,
Try not to be a capitalist.
I think capitalist is a good thing.
I think we should go to anarchy.
Anarchy? What's that?
Absence of government.
Already there?
All right.
I hate the government. That's another thing too.
Oh boy, I did not actually want to get into this.
No,
that was a joke.
No. I'm not talking about the government, but like think about the news.
Okay.
If you didn't watch the news, you wouldn't know these things that happen. Like when all the stuff was happening with the police, like when that was big, if you never saw any of that, you never would have thought like anything ill about the police.
Mm-hmm.
Because all you would have known is you see them driving, you know that they like take care of the neighborhood. And I'm not saying like
And they protect us.
like there's pros and cons, and that's just like one example. Or like seeing things on the news about like hurricanes and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like these things you wouldn't think about, but now they're like pushed like heavy negative into the minds.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody watches the news.
Everybody knows who's on the news and like who does what for it.
But just like think about like what if that didn't exist?
If we had no news, then we would have no problems.
But it's like there's just like so much anxiety centered like things that like we run to. Like, oh, I don't know, like I'm a like and like people get in the habits of it, myself included, with like things. But whether it's like watching the news every morning, like going to the same fast food place every morning, like just getting into the habit of like something like that just like suppresses potential positivity.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Yeah. Dang.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I think we should stop.
Yeah. Let's move on to something lighter. Not as introspective. I see you got a baseball shirt on.
I see you have a baseball shirt on.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Why are you wearing a baseball shirt?
I don't know. It was the first shirt in the closet. And I was like, oh, I'll wear that one today.
Nice.
We're going on a little baseball tour.
Yeah, this time next week we'll be driving somewhere.
I've never been more excited to go to Cincinnati.
I haven't either, actually. I just got very excited.
Seeing the Joey Votto homers.
In the De La Cruz cycle last night.
He had a cycle. Man, I am very excited. Who knew the Reds would be the best team that we'd go to see?
That's crazy. We're going to I'm really excited to see the Reds.
Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking about that last night. How's that
So Thursday, we're driving to Kansas City, Missouri.
Woo. All day. It's an all-day drive.
Friday, we'll be watching the Royals. Who are they playing?
The Dodgers.
The Dodgers. Friday, we'll be driving to St. Louis, and they'll be playing the
Yankees.
Padres. Yankees.
The Yankees.
And then
The Stanks.
Sunday, we'll be driving to Cincinnati, and they're playing the Padres, right?
They're playing the Padres.
And then we drive home.
Then we drive home.
It'll be a fun little weekend.
Thursday,
excited.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4-day trip. 3 games. 4 days. It'll be lit.
Vacation.
Vacation.
I'm excited for a little
Little drive.
escape,
Little
of the
getaway.
normal. Yeah.
Getting away from this. Then we got
Eating Waffle House every day.
3 times a day.
Me just talking about food. No, but like that's the thing.
Yeah.
You just like
We'll go to Waffle House as long as we don't have to pay.
yeah.
As long as it's all naturally your own things here in the United States.
Yeah. Waffle House is the most farm to table. I don't know. What's it called? Restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you think they make in sales in
Waffle
one day?
House?
Yeah, a day in sales.
Look it up. I'll think about it. So I mean, the All-Star meal, how much is that? $10?
I don't know.
How many of those do they sell? Get another thing too. They're open 24 hours a day. They have the highest like opportunity to make food and make money out of most restaurants. However, like there's none in Michigan, so it's like they're not everywhere. A day Waffle House, like the franchise itself, or like Waffle House as a whole, like one individual restaurant, or like all combined.
I don't know.
Is it? Can you find it?
I could see how much they profit.
Well, that's something.
Waffle
I would say like
House operates over 2,100 locations worldwide.
that's a lot.
Okay, I do have an owner of a Waffle House can earn up to this number in gross revenue each year from sales.
$50 million.
Waffle House operates over 2,100 locations worldwide. An owner of a Waffle House can earn up to $1 billion in gross revenue each year from sales.
Wow, that was dramatically off.
Yeah. What do you think? 50?
I said 50 million.
Oh, yeah.
So one franchise can bring in $1 billion
Yeah.
gross. Gross, for those who don't know, is before the expenses.
Yeah, for those who don't know, it's before the expenses.
Did you not know that?
I've heard of it. I've heard it both ways.
I remember that. Psych is such a good show.
Yeah, Waffle House. Training and operations. You must have like 4 years of martial arts under your belt.
Oh, it's over at the Waffle House.
And
maybe we should get
3 months in jail.
Young Bucks Podcast X Waffle House Michigan collaboration.
I'd build one.
Me too.
Right here.
Right here.
Right
on
here.
the ground we stand.
Yes.
We sit.
We sit.
I know.
Should we do a
perfect
standing
spot.
episode?
I don't know.
Not right now.
Yeah, not right now. I feel too weak for
Why
that.
don't you want to do it right now?
It's not a standing kind of day.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I might have to wait a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, sports, conspiracies. A little bit more sports, food,
Waffle House.
Waffle House.
It's going to be an exciting trip.
I agree, man. I agree.
I need to.
Oh, how was your first week of...
Oh. I wasn't going to bring it up. I was waiting for you to ask me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, how was the first week of the new construction schooling?
So I started my construction course this week for everybody out there that's wondering and listening. It's very fun. It's exciting. and quite boring. So I'll wake up at 5:45 every day. I'll take a cold shower, and then I'll get ready to go. And then I just want to say that I take a cold shower in the morning.
Yeah, there you go.
5 days a week. And then I'll go and I drive out to the location. Then we start school at 8. And so then this week, for like the first 2 days, we did like orientation and stuff like that, like an introduction to the course. And that was quite boring. I can't lie. That one was boring.
The first 2 days?
And then like day 3 through 5, we did construction math.
Nice.
And when I tell you it was the easiest thing I've ever done, I'm going to tell you it was the easiest thing I've ever done.
Not complicated.
No, not at all. We had to like convert inches to feet, and we had to go over area and volume.
Nice. For 3 days? Just those two things?
Well, actually, Wednesday and Thursday. And then Friday, we just spent all day doing like these safety training videos things. That was weird.
Was it OSHA?
No. Well, one of the things were, but it was just like different safety training videos on different.
For the whole day? Fun.
8
Fun.
hours. Actually, we started at 9. Took like a 15-minute break. Then we had a 45-minute lunch break. Then we took like 20 minutes after lunch and like she said we could mess around in the classroom for a little bit. And then we went back and then did those for the rest of the day.
45-minute lunch break? Yeah. Have you bonded with anybody?
Not bonded, but it's all just a bunch of dudes there, you know?
Yeah.
Just hanging.
Yeah.
Hanging and slanging.
You all dress the same?
No.
Does anybody dress like they definitely shouldn't be here?
Yeah.
Like Adidas pants and hoodie?
No.
Or like
No, like jeans. Everybody's in jeans.
the Carhartt?
Yeah. I hang.
How do you feel wearing the boots?
I keep up.
Do you feel like
That's fine.
do you feel like you're trying hard?
No, my boots don't go crazy yet. I could go buy a nice pair right now, but I'm not gonna yet.
Yeah.
Not unless I like get a job.
So you get like a stipend for this class?
Yes.
And then you get hourly after the class?
Yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Covers my travel.
The stipend?
Yeah.
Like get the gas?
That's what it's supposed to.
Do you ride a bus?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Stipend, I swear, is like the craziest thing.
It's the best thing I ever heard. No cap.
Yeah.
I can't. And yeah, so it's really fun. Just hanging out with a bunch of guys and doing our thing. It's I was talking to Mom about this yesterday. Like at private school, like it shouldn't be this way, but you know the natural perception of like what you think people think of you.
Yeah.
So you kind of just like always feel judgment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
At school?
Yeah.
Like here, there's 16 of us in the class. And so I'm sitting there kind of with the same approach I had at our school. You know what I mean? It's like it's like there should be all this judgment that you think might be there, but it's not at all in any way. And it's nice. It's relieving. It's like confident. It's kind of just like everybody's just chilling.
Okay.
Because it's just a bunch of guys there, just being dudes, and so there's not that judgment that's there, and everybody like kind of just is like chill. Like you could suck at math and it doesn't matter. Like you get help with it. Like you could not know how to build a skyscraper, but that's fine. Like nobody cares. You could wear freaking tennis shoes every single day. I mean, yeah, it might hurt your feet, but no one's gonna like judge you for it. Except we did play Mafia yesterday, and we voted someone off solely on the fact that he wore his Crocs.
So you like played a game? Like,
Yeah.
There's like fun, interactive stuff.
Yeah, she to start the day every day this week, we played some, like we did a little fun thing.
Nice.
Like played Mafia, we did like Would You Rather, we played Two Truths and a Lie. We stood in this big circle and tried to like juggle these items, and then we also, I don't know what else we did. But,
Team bonding.
yeah. And so, yeah, there's like not that judgment there that I always, not like, there's always just that underlying thought at private school. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think that's from, I don't know, like the rules?
I guess maybe.
Like, I don't
Like,
know.
it's kind of just like, we're all just there. And then it's like, there's something else I want to say, but I can't think of it right now. But I feel like I'm just saying the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, you're in a room and you don't feel like you are all just there.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like, there's no, what's
So
that?
I remember there, like, also at our school, like, you were always trying to like please someone higher up than you, right? There was always like a form of superiority for like people that were like older than you, or like there was people that were popular, quote
Sure.
unquote, people like the cool people.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm here, and it feels like there should be those kind of people there,
Gotcha.
but there's not. You know
There's
what I
no
mean? We're kind of,
separation.
we're all just equals.
Do you think that's from it only being 5 days so far? Like,
No, I just think that's how it is. I don't think there will be, just because like there's not gonna be.
Yeah.
But it like feels like there should be, but it's not, and it's good.
I guess that makes sense. Because, like, in jobs, like, in my experience, there's nothing like that.
Right.
Maybe it's just, like, the development year. There we go. The development years, like, you start, like, you go to that school from, like, 4th grade. You develop a lot. Like, you go through a lot of, like, ups and downs of, like, becoming a person. And so there's, like, when you're a wee little 7th grader and you see a freshman, they got 2 years on you.
Mm-hmm.
So they you compare yourself to them, but like you still have a long way to go to get there. So that, but even then, when you grow, like there's still that older person.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking of anybody particular, but just
Sure.
like as an example. And it's all like a tight knit, like everyone knows everyone. I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
No, but it's just a good, different experience that I'm having.
Yeah.
Glad I'm having it.
Good. Good.
Yeah. A lot of swearing.
Yeah.
A lot. Like, odd.
Like too much.
Almost. And it's like, like the teacher's fine with it because, you know, it's just the way it is. And it's just like we're working on our papers and you hear someone mess up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like I've never been just around that much all at once.
Where it's like,
It's like part of their vocabulary.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it's like adjectives for like too many things.
Yeah.
Like, this is a bit much. I get it. Yeah.
I think that's kind of not like the reason why, but like the one of the reasons. I'm not saying I'm not fitting in, but like sometimes with like, you know,
You're standing apart.
yeah.
But what? What do you mean?
I don't know, like I don't know, like with just messing around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people messing around in the
Yeah.
class and like joking around. That's kind of why I had like, I don't really, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Type of thing. Not
Yeah.
like why I don't, but like, I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't either.
I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Like there's, like, okay, people in the class,
Yeah.
like there are people that know each other, and then there's people that don't know anybody there.
Oh, okay.
There are some people in there that don't know anybody,
Yep.
like me and like some other guys that I've talked to, and then a lot of people that like all took the same something. I don't know. And so like some of the people that I'm talking to, like just normal conversations, and then some of the other people, it's just harder to interact with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they already have the bond with the other people.
Yeah.
Like they're not really looking as much to.
I think I don't really know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I feel like it'll just show itself with time.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but I like the experience I'm having with the guys there. It's great,
That's good.
except for the swearing.
That's good. That's good. What's the most positive takeaway from the week?
Positive takeaway from the week. Not a lot of them, but
Like from there.
from there, yeah. That I could do the math for a construction site. I think I could do that.
Was that just like the surface level, or was that like the main
I mean,
things you need to know?
for doing most stuff, I'm pretty sure that's just the majority of it. As long as you know how to find the area of stuff and you can measure to know how long it is in feet, in yards, and that kind of stuff.
Interesting. Well, good.
Yeah.
It's good that it's good.
There's something else I wanted to say. Not about that. Like, it came to my mind, but I was like, oh, I'll get to that later. I don't remember it. It's okay, though.
Yeah, I think you getting up early has helped me get up early, too.
Yeah, this kid's, like, alarm goes off, like, 5 times in the morning.
No. Not true.
It did one day. I remember, like, I almost just, like, woke you. I almost took your phone, and I was like, dude, get up. Because, like, you let it go a couple times.
That was a few weeks ago.
No. Like, this week. Because I was up, and I was, like, doing stuff. I was getting ready to go.
Was it my phone?
Yeah.
Okay, there was, like, one day I had my phone, and I set, like 3 alarms.
Mm-hmm. And you kept going back to bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, just get up.
Man.
Instead of having 3 alarms go off.
I don't remember doing that this week. Are you sure it was this week?
Yes, because why else would I be up when your alarms go off?
I don't know. Nah, dude, I feel like we've talked about this before.
We have, and it happened this week. I'm telling you, because your alarms go off always before I get up. But now that I'm up, when they go off, so I wouldn't have heard them. I wouldn't have been up and around getting ready for my day when your alarms go off outside of this past week.
This is true. Okay. Well, for the most part, I like alarm either 5 or 6 this week. Did a pretty good job, except that day apparently.
I think it was Tuesday. Or
Yeah,
Monday.
No, Monday I know.
Monday
I did good.
you got up.
Monday I know I did good. The schedule was amazing. Schedule helped out a lot.
Because Monday you were up at 5 actually.
Yeah.
And I was confused. That threw me off.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be up.
I think Monday and Wednesday I got up at 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really like the schedule thing. I'm gonna make it for. I kind of have made it for next week a little bit. So
that's good.
yeah. Then we got our trip. So
yeah. So 3-day schedule.
Yeah.
Mine as well. Mine is as well.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything else?
Oh, excuse me.
Big yawn.
I know. Not really. I think that's it from me
Okay.
as far as that goes. I don't really have much else to talk about. I wanted to hit on the cold showers. I wanted to hit on the week. That's good. Oh, we like to play basketball on our breaks.
There's a court there.
There's a basketball hoop.
Outside.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a school that you're going to?
It's a facility.
Oh. Is there a reason it has to take place out there and not at the closer location?
Yeah, because that's the place where it happens. Like that.
Okay.
The organization that it's through, that's their headquarters.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Okay.
I get it. I'm on it.
There you go.
I understand.
Good.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Speaking of stop signs.
Yeah. Speaking of that stop sign over there,
Yeah.
I think we should
It's time to wrap
bring a
it up.
stop to this episode.
Yes. Video episode for last week didn't go out. I apologize.
Yeah. I ran into some stuff Tuesday and Monday, and so I kind of just haven't had the drive to work on the podcast for obvious reasons, but we'll try and get back on that
Yeah.
sooner
So,
rather than later.
Follow, subscribe, check out the YouTube. We got
I guess
a lot
not
of
really
videos over
obvious
there.
reasons, but
No. Just
but
yeah, just keep it over there. I didn't mean it like that, but
all right.
Yes, just make sure to subscribe, follow, Instagram, YouTube, and 5-star review if you don't mind. And we'll see you.
Bye.